All right, today we're doing 11.1, analyzing data on displays. This video will count for Thursday and Friday. So if you want to do all four IXLs all today, because I'm sure it won't take you that long, I'm more than happy to help you guys out. So just make sure that if you have any questions, you shoot me a message or come on my Zoom. All right, there's only 5 definitions that we have for today. I know most of you guys probably already know them, but I'm still going to go through them so that you know the difference in between them. The first one is mean. That means the average of the numbers. So when I talk about average, all that means is that I'm going to add them up and then divide by how many numbers I have. For the median, it's the number that's halfway in between the set when you put them in order from least to greatest. Your mode is just the number that you constantly see. So if you see it more than once, and that's the number that you see more, then that is going to be your mode. For your range, the range is different from the median because for your range, all you're going to do is find your lowest number and your highest number and find out the difference in between them. So in other words, you're going to take your highest number and subtract it from your lowest number, and that's going to be your range. Your outlier is anything that's much smaller or much bigger than the rest of the numbers that you have within your data set. So let's go ahead and get started. For all of these, I want you to find out the mean, median, mode, and range, and if it has a high, outlier, I need you to tell me if I were to take it out, would it make it bigger or smaller? So let's go ahead and find this out. Now, for my mean means I need to add up all of my numbers and then divide by how many I have. So for number 1, I'm going to take all of my numbers and I'm going to add them up. So I have 89, 76, 85, 76, 77, and 84. Now, all of that, when I added them all up, I got 487. Now, I need to go back and check how many numbers I have. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So because I have 6 numbers, that means I need to divide this by 6. So 487 divided by 6 gives me 81.16. Well, it's 17 actually. So I'm going to write 81.17, and that is my mean. All right, for my median means that I need to put all of my numbers in order from smallest to greatest. So the smallest number that I have here is 76, and I have 2 of them. So I need to write both of them. So I'm going to write 76, 76. My next number is 77. Then I have 84, 85, and 89. Now, in order to find the median, I need to find the number that's in the middle. So I'm going to count. I have this off, this one, this one, this one. Now I have 2 numbers in the middle. If you ever run into that, all you need to do is add those 2 numbers up and divide by 2. So when I add up 77 plus 84 and divide by 2, it gives me 80.5. So for this one, my median is 80.5. All right, next one. In order to find out the mode, that's the easiest one for us to find out. All we need to do is look at our numbers and see which one we have the most of. I have 2 76s and the other numbers I don't have any more of. So my answer for the mode would be 76 because I have 2 of them. So my mode is 76. All right, for my range. When I'm talking about my range, I need to find my highest number and my lowest number. So my biggest number is 89. My smallest number, which I have 2 of, is 76. So I'm going to do 89 minus 76. So 89 minus 76 gives me 13, and that's my answer. All right, next one. It asks me if I have an outlier. An outlier means that you are going to be looking for the number that is way out of what our normal numbers are. Being that all of our numbers are very close together, I have no outlier for this one. So for this one, I would just say that I don't have an outlier. So no outlier. And that's it. So let's look at number 2. Here, I need to add up all of my numbers. So I'm gonna add up 83 plus 97 plus 85 plus 84 plus 96 plus 80 plus 80. Now I need to divide by how many I have. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I'm gonna divide by 7. That gives me a mean of 86.43 because that next number is bigger, okay? All right, next thing I need to do is put these in order. So my smallest numbers here, I have 80, 80, 83, 84, 85, 96, and 97. So now I'm gonna just cross out until I get to the middle, and I actually have one number in the middle, so that means my median is just going to be 84. Now my mode is the number that I have the most of. The only number that repeats itself is 80, so my mode is 80. My biggest number and my smallest number I need to subtract in order to find the range. So I'm gonna do 97 minus 80. 97 minus 80, 17. Again, because all of my numbers are really close together, I have no outlier. All right, number 3. For number 3, I have 30, 36, 47, 50, 50, and 4. So first thing I need to do, add up all my numbers. So 30 plus 36 plus 47 plus 50 plus 50 plus 4. And then count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 6 numbers, so I'm going to divide by 6. It gives me 36.17. So my mean is 36.17. Now, my median, I need to put them in order. So 4, 30, 36, 47, 50, 50. Okay, count down. Oh, 2 numbers in the middle. So 36 plus 47 divided by 2. So 36 plus 47 divided by 2 gives me 41.5 is my median. My mode is 50 because I have 2 of them. And then my range is going to be 50 minus 4. And then, what am I missing? My outlier. This time, I do have an outlier. That outlier is 4. That's because of the fact that that is much smaller than what I have. So if I were to take out that 4, what do you think would happen to my data set? Would it get bigger or would it get smaller? That's right, it's gonna get bigger. All right, that's good. And last one, number 4. So first thing I need to do, add up all of my numbers. So 74 plus 61 plus 100 plus 69 plus 74 plus 77 plus 63. And I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 numbers, so divide by 7. Gives me a mean of 65.43. Right away, I know that my median, I need to put in order. So this is going to be 61, 63, 74, nope, 69, I forgot. 61, 63, 69, 74, 74, 77, and 100. Okay, now I have all my numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Perfect. All right, cross them out until I get to the middle. And I have 74 in the middle. So my median is 74. All right, range. Take my smallest number is 161. So 100 minus 61 gives me 39. Oh, I forgot about my mode, the number that I have the most. The number that I have the most is 74. All right, and the last thing I need is my outlier. My outlier for this particular one would be 100, because of course it's the biggest. So now I need to think, what would happen if I pulled out that outlier? So my outlier is really, really big. So if I pulled it out, my data set would actually get smaller. So just remember, whenever you're doing these, if you have a small outlier, then your numbers will typically get bigger. If you have a big outlier, then your numbers will typically get smaller. All right, like I said, for today's lesson as well as for Friday's lesson, you guys are going to be doing IXLs. Keep in mind that you do need to turn in work that you have. So you need to write down the questions and show me all of your work for your mean, median, mode, range, and identifying your outlier. And of course, what effect it would have if you removed it. Have a good day.